Yo, my peeps. I needed a mic today like this because um madness happened. Hold on, let me fix this real quick. Is it better? All right. Madness. Madness. Yeah, needed a mic like this because man, PSG. And I first of all, I'm not even a PSG fan. Just to start off, um, Real Madrid and Manchester United are my teams. Just up the cake. But what PSG did was impressive. Um, to flip the script like that, first of all, going down the way they did in the first game, where it didn't look too good, they were dominating, and then Liverpool just scored and kind of like just killed their momentum. Liverpool came back the second leg swinging. They were determined to not let PSG have the ball and do whatever they wanted to do and force Allison to just be magnificent. And they forced Donnarumma to make some crazy save, big save, and be big time. And he responded to the call. Because if you remember last week, Thierry Henry was saying that um, it wasn't enough. Strong hands. He complimenting Alisson's strong hands reaction and saying that Donnarumma didn't do what he needed to do, especially on that goal. So for him to come out like this and just show us that he's a world class goalkeeper was amazing. Um, but on top of that, just the Luis Enrique. First of all, I'm not even, again. I'm a Real Madrid guy, so former Barcelona coach. He handed me with the MSN and winning that Champions League and all of these things. But you got to give credit what credit is due. Um, Dude has been doing the work. He has been building that team, especially being there through the Mbappe departure and just sticking with them and having a talent like Dembele, who's always been world class talent. It's more about being consistent for him. I remember when he's coming up with Rennes and then Dortmund when he really exploded on the world stage, and then being up and down with Barcelona, and ultimately coming back to France with PSG and blossoming now and becoming the guy really feeling the good spots. Like yesterday, the goal he scored was just feeling it, being there at the right time, right moment, mistake from the defense, from the keeper, he was right there. But you need to feel those things. It's not just, that's why there's positioning. Positioning matter, feeling the game, knowing where to be at the right time. He is getting there. He's becoming that player. And he's not even 30 yet, you know. Dembele, he is 27, 27, 28, 27. So he is entering his prime. So, and we can see that he's stronger, physically able to last longer during the season, and just his talent has always been there, especially when you look at yesterday, taking that penalty free kick with the right foot. I mean, you got to have big cojones to be able to do that. So kudos to them and to him for producing and doing such a good job, because that was truly outstanding and amazing, really, for him. Um, but most importantly, the whole team, from the defense, Pacho, from Vitinha, just dominating the midfield and being energetic, controlling the tempo of the game, calming that midfield when Liverpool was trying to push. Um, defense being solid, the goalkeeper, we already talked about it, but they playing as a team. There is no trio up top. There is no top star. There is a team. Luis Enrique came in, he's creating that culture within the team, but you have to give credit to even Nasser, started that project, over a decade ago, and PSG going through everything they went through, and now, building a brand where talented players and promising players want to go and grow and blossom under a great coach, and great talent coaches like Luis Enrique want to go and associate themselves with. That's where they wanted to be, and that's where they are at now. And it's beautiful to see because they are producing, they are doing great things. They are in the quarterfinal now. The sky's the limit. Once you get to the quarterfinals, that Elite Eight. Um, it's getting tough, but obviously, my team, Real Madrid, has to take care of business against Atletico, which I believe we will. I believe Kylian Mbappe will have a big game, and we will prevail. And then I believe we have Arsenal next. Um, but it seems like for PSG, every single road leads to Madrid. But no, it's just beautiful to see Luis Enrique keep going, and then Nasser even talking about it when he went on the Champions League show that they have on CBS with Kate, Thierry Henry, Michael Richard, and Jamie Carragher, who wasn't there yesterday because he was completely miserable uh, at the stadium, which was interesting. But Liverpool, looking at Liverpool, Mo Salah missed a lot of chances, which he usually don't do. So it was really interesting to definitely witness, close chances from time to time. They were unlucky. And then you go to PK, and then Darwin Nunes missed, and they playing home. I mean, the only good thing that I'm seeing about that is now they can focus um, on the Premier League and really push and secure that Champions League, because now you're hearing talks about Virgil van Dijk saying that he's not too sure what's coming next season. You're seeing reports about Salah maybe going to Barcelona or offering himself to Barcelona. So maybe this season is the last season with really the last core members, and then you see Trent maybe going to Madrid, and new talent will blossom for sure. But it's really interesting. You know, it feels like a last ride for those core guys like the Van Dijks, the Salah, um, because that crew that won the Champions League, that won the league with Klopp and all of that, they all left. Mane, Anderson, Fabinho, Firmino, all of these dudes left slowly but surely. So um, it's a new group coming in with the McAllister, the Diaz, the Diego Yota, the Darwin Nunez. But it's interesting. We shall see. Bayern Munich did what, I mean, winning 3-0 the first leg, coming back strong the second leg, and, you know, winning 2-0. I mean, what do you want to say? They dominated, they did what they had to do, and on to the next one for them as well. Inter Milan, a great goal from Marcus Thuram, by the way. Um, Prevailing as we're moving up. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting. So now I'm waiting on my team today to play, and we shall see how it's going to be. So I just need to come up and just, you know, share my thoughts with y'all and drop this. Especially, I believe this is my first, on football slash soccer. So hope for more coming up. But before I leave you guys, first of all, thank you for showing support, for showing love. Keep liking my stuff, keep subscribing to my stuff, keep making my channel what it is, what it's going to be, what I'm seeing it in the future. So I appreciate y'all. I thank y'all, and keep doing what you're doing because it's amazing. That being said, before I leave, um, this Friday coming up, I have a guest, a legendary producer, photographer, videographer in her industry. Um, Really interesting for me. It's going to be interesting. I'm going to have a lot of questions, and stay tuned. Stay tuned. That video is coming up. Um, so keep liking, keep subscribing. Click on that little bell so you don't miss any of my new pod episode. But stay tuned, my peeps. And I won't tell y'all when y'all gonna see me again, but y'all will see me pretty soon. So ciao, and